When I was in Mumbai, I fell in love with a girl I never spoke to. Every morning at the railway station, she would catch the ladies' train just before mine. It was never conversation, just eye contact. Sometimes a smile, sometimes nothing, but every day without fail. 6 months passed just like that. 6 months of silent hellos, unasked questions, and a courage I never had. I didn't know her name, she didn't know mine, yet somehow it felt like we already know each other. Then came my vacation. My family planned a trip to Pune, our native village, right in the middle of monsoon season. Green hills, heavy rain, the kind of silence that feels alive. My father booked train tickets, and when we boarded, she was there, next to our cabin. The same girl. This time, not in a rush, not disappearing behind train doors. Our parents started talking village names, relatives, politics. That's when I found out something strange. She belonged to the same village as us. For the first time in 6 months, I gathered the courage and asked her name. Shaina, she said. We started talking like we were making up for the lost times. Hours passed like minutes. It felt natural, too natural. Then she told me her story. She said she never met her real parents. She was found outside a graveyard when she was just a baby. The couple sitting beside her weren't her blood, but they raised her like their own, she said casually, like it didn't matter. Then she told me something else. She said she had a strange power. She said she could travel through dimensions, that she could switch lives with people. I laughed, not because I wanted to hurt her, but because it sounded impossible, like something out of a movie. She didn't laugh back. She just looked outside the window, watching the rain blur the trees, and said quietly, "It doesn't happen by choice." I asked her what she meant. She turned to me and said, "It only happens when I get close to someone, when they really see me." That night, in the village, the rain didn't stop. Everything smelled like wet soil and old memories. Over the next few days, we spent every evening together, walking near the fields, sitting under a banyan tree, talking about Mumbai, dreams, fear. She never touched me, never held my hand. On the last night, before we returned to the city, she asked me something. If you could live someone else's life just for one day, would you? I said yes without thinking. That night, I dreamed. I was standing on a railway platform, but something felt wrong. My body felt lighter, smaller. I looked down. I was wearing bangles. People were staring at me. Then I saw him, me, standing a few feet away, watching a girl board the lady's train, watching her smile. I woke up, gasping for air. The next morning, my parents told me Shina's family had left early. No goodbye, no messages. Back in Mumbai. Days passed. I went back to the station. Same time, same platform. She never came. Weeks later, during rush hour, someone brushed past me while boarding the train. I turned. The face looking back at me was mine, but the smile wasn't. She leaned in close and whispered, "You said yes." The train's door closed. And since that day, sometimes when I look in the mirror, I don't know if I'm living my life or borrowing someone else's.